Welcome, Virgo friends. Doing the heart spread for you. That's for the second half of August, or the end of August, however you want to look at it. And this is a reading for whoever's on your mind, whoever's in your heart. You don't necessarily have to be with them. It'll be whoever that you're thinking of, really. If you're single, this can apply. The number 2 position, the 7th house, the other. Instead of being the person you're with now, it's just going to be the one you're going to meet, and try to intuit what I say that way. If I mention signs, think sun, moon, rising, and Venus as well. It's just sun. You may miss something, as an astrologer, those other positions are very strong and very significant, often in terms of love and synastry, guys. So we're asking in the name of love and light, so it serves the greatest good spirit. You give us advice now for our Virgo friends in terms of love and relationship for this period, the second half of August. Now this is you showing up with the 6 of Pentacles energy. This is good energy to have coming into a relationship. Might be that on your mind is reciprocation. This is where, this is kind of reading your energy, not really in reference to your other person, but in reference to where you're at, kind of in yourself. And, if your mind is on this, the scales and weighing things out, and this is really being balanced, with Pentacles, taking it seriously, it probably implies that in the past, there wasn't reciprocity. So that's particularly on your mind. So as you go into this relationship, you'll be very sensitive, likely, to your other person and how they respond to you, and however you view reciprocity in the relationship, text for text, or however it might be, paying the bill at the restaurant, even for some people. Now, Virgo, your person's coming in with the World. Wow. So major arcana, this is your person. It's going to be in their chart. They could be just graduating from college. They could have just gotten a new position. They could have been made a partner in a law firm. It's something, it's not going to be a marriage likely, because I don't see you guys as being married here. So this is their energy of having completed a big cycle. It's not unusual with the Lionsgate in this whole month. It seems to be more common than not that this is going on. But you caught them right at the top of their game, guys. And already I can kind of see when somebody's in this energy, they've probably got a lot going on. So let's see how they do in terms of matching your reciprocity needs, This is you showing up in the relationship now, responding to your person. You must be positively responding to them, because this page of Pentacles is very sincere. It's a very sincere offer of love, being in this position of how you're reacting to your partner here. So if you're cross-watching, have no doubt that your Virgo is very sincere about whatever it is that they're saying and how they're interacting with you. And you're probably giving them something, it could be even something physical. This is very thoughtful energy. This is not frivolous. This is not sexual, decadence, or, some kind of dalliance here. It's not shallow energy with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, it's rather thoughtful. And holy moly, the Ace of Pentacles. Now your person responds to this. I gotta tell you, they're probably an older and more substantial person here, and but they like you a lot. And look at how robust that elk is here. Very powerful energy in response to the Page of Pentacles. It's just kind of like you saying, I really like you. I'd like to get to know you better. And they say, get to know me better. You're going to be my wife. You're going to be my husband. What are you talking about? Very strong response. Now, let's get your advice from Spirit. The Knight of Cups. Now, this is your advice from Spirit about this particular relationship, about this particular person. and it's a go. The Knight of Cups here is looking at your person, looking forward into the reading. The advice is to go ahead and give them your cups. There's all pentacles here. Maybe you've been holding back a little emotionally. They're all pentacles here. And the world is kind of like the ultimate pinnacle energy. And but now it's saying go ahead and move forward, not only with emotions, this could be with passion. If you weren't having sex before, this is about now. You're going to engage each other. Maybe you're going to take the initiative. I mean, you know, Knight of Cups brings the love. Romance brings the romance. Wow. And their advice, they're a very powerful person. I don't know who you're dealing with here. I mean, they must be someone, they could be like a CEO, or someone has their own corporation, or is at some level is at the top of their game. They've reached the height of their career maybe. And now with the King of Wands being their advice, it becomes very positive to me because it's advice from Spirit. And if you're cross-watching, it's also like the Knight of Cups. It's like, go for it. In fact, more and more, I think there's passion here. There's going to be passion. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you haven't had the passion yet, you know. But man, you're dealing with a substantial person here. The World, the Ace of Pentacles, the way they respond to you, and the King of Wands. My guess is, too, they are off the hook, sexy, dominant. I don't see you particularly as being submissive, but I think you really like the way they're responding to you. And the advice is to go ahead. The advice for you is to bring more emotion to the situation, okay? And the advice for your partner is to bring more confidence and passion to the situation. Now this is the mirror. This is the first and seventh house in terms of advice. So maybe what you need is really more confidence and passion. And maybe what they need is to be more emotionally vulnerable and emotionally available, okay? And you're crossing each other here. You know, that would be very common. So you may come in, you know, modeling for them what it means to be emotionally available and open, which a Page of Pentacles over this Knight of Cups would be. A very sincere, vulnerable, open, kind of younger energy. And for them, great passion and confidence. My God, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Knight, I mean the King of Wands. So if that's what you want, then they're giving you everything you want in a man or a woman. Two of Wands. This is your advice from Spirit for the relationship as a whole. And I think what this means is, as advice from Spirit, and the crux here of the relationship, you're going to have to make some kind of decision together. This is both of you about this relationship. And this is not anything bad. This is like in the near future. I don't think you're there yet. But as soon as I got the feeling like maybe you guys haven't made love yet. And as soon as you do, it's both of you are going to be like, that's game over. I love you. I'm into you. Let's lock this up. And I think then the advice from Spirit is now you're going to have to make a decision on what actions to take from there. Now this has all kind of implications. There could be other people involved. I mean, this could have come in as an affair. Maybe not. I'm just saying for some people. For some people there could be other people involved because this is taking some kind of actions here. It could also just simply be one person has to move out of their home and you want to move in together here. And you're going to have to start thinking about that. Maybe you live in different cities. There could be a job that has to change. These are the practical things. Now, with the Eight of Cups, this is your outcome, the Eight of Pentacles. This is your outcome here in the heart spread. And so you guys are going to work together. You've got the Eight of Pentacles over the Two of Wands. You guys got some work to do, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. And it's going to be very solid. You know, the Eight of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the deck, and it is a personal card. So that means that both of you will be investing in this relationship very heavily, very completely with Pentacles. And I got to tell you, this completely matches your need. Originally, you came in with the Six of Pentacles, which is what? Wanting balance. See the scales, wanting reciprocity. in a real way, in a pinnacle way. And this is them absolutely bringing it, which you would expect no less from someone that comes in with the world. This is someone that's mature. You don't get to be the world without having your shit together and going through a long period and climbing and succeeding. It's a real process here. So you're dealing with a very substantial, confident, powerful individual who is now showing you their love. And you guys together are going to be able to really accomplish anything. It could imply here that you guys are going to work together in some way as well. You're definitely going to be working on the relationship together. So it's really a wonderful outcome to have in the heart spread, guys. And thank you so much. Give me a like, give me a share with some of your friends. If you don't want to do it on media, I understand, but you might know someone who's a Virgo, and pass it on. Thank you, guys.